Hey, Sandy. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Memorial Day. We are going to make a patriotic card because why wouldn't we on Memorial Day weekend? I said Happy Memorial Day a little bit early. That's on Monday, but happy 3-day weekend to everybody. Hi, Dale. Good to see you too. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for your service. Anyway, we are going to be using the Gridiron Glory paper. I'm going to kind of prove that you can use paper besides what it's intended for. So this paper has a really cool star background. It has grass, and of course it has stars. So we're going to use that. And then I had to bring out the cutie patooties from Yankee Doodle Day. So we've got Baby You're a Firework, which of course is by Katy Perry. Hi, Benita. Have a Yankee Doodle Day. Have a bang up day. We've got some fireworks, and then we've got the whole band playing. So let's get started with this. Hey, Linda. Good to see you. It's been a minute. So I stamped out these 3 characters. We've got the deer, we've got the eagle, because I'm going to use an eagle, and we're going to use the raccoon. Hi, Sandy Powers. Good to see you. And these are the papers we're going to use. So when I say that you can have, you can do patriotic with other papers, this is from a football pad, and we're going to make it work. So let's color first. Now we don't have a die for Yankee Doodle, so I used my E50, and I colored it because it's a very light brown, like a flesh tone color. And so I decided to use that so that we could cut it out with the scan and cut. It's just a little trick. If you scan it like you're cutting it in color, then all of a sudden you get the results that you want. I am going to go ahead and zoom in tight because these are small little characters. I never know which way I'm supposed to go on these cameras. Okay. So the screen is backwards for me. It's like flipped. So every time I do this whole where am I, it's because I can't see it the way you see it. So I'm going to use my E30 family and his entire belly, because it would be in shadow. I'm doing E39. And then I'm going to do the inside of his leg and just do like a little U shape. Now where the belly's overhanging that leg, it also would be under shadow. And this entire back leg would actually be in shadow. So I'm doing it on both sides. Then I'm going to come down the front of this leg. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been incredibly kind to Pajama Crafter. We are 4 stamps away from being sold out of Don't Be Coy, which is absolutely amazing. Like, you guys made it viral. So all of you that have been putting stuff out on social media, I love you. Thank you for that. That was amazing. And we will be restocking that. So if it goes out of stock over the weekend, and then just hit that notify me button and we'll let you know. So that's where we're going to be with right now with this E39. But I just wanted to give a nice shout out to everybody because every little bit helps every order, no matter how big or small. It helps the small business, and we couldn't be more thankful. Just checking to see if I'm missing anything. I am broadcasting on my personal channel as well as Pajama Crafter, so I'm always kind of looking over here because I could see all the comments from both places. So That's why I'm always looking over there. My voice was fine. Well, I mean, fine for me. And then I hit start and boom, we're back to not talking. So Memorial Day is always very special for me. I am very thankful for all of our Gold Star families who have lost loved ones. And I want to say a big thank you, and thank you for your sacrifice, and thank you for the sacrifice that your family member has basically done for me and given me so that I can enjoy the rights that we so often take for granted in our country. And without you guys, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe we'd still be part of England. Who knows? But I just want to give a big shout out to all those Gold Star families out there that have given the ultimate sacrifice, and just know that you are loved, you are thought of, and you're appreciated by Pajama Crafter Stamps. Sean and I absolutely are as thankful from the bottom of our hearts as we possibly could be. Benita says, she goes, I wish I could afford to buy, though. I know. We filled up our gas tank the other day, and I want to say it was like almost $100. We have to buy premium for our car, and I thought my husband was going to have a heart attack. He's like, when did this happen? I'm like, you do know what's going on, right? And he goes, yeah, you don't have to tell me. He goes, we're not going to get into that right now. We're here to talk cards. We're not here to talk the unpleasant, politics and stuff. But yeah, we're all feeling it. We're feeling it across the pond. We're feeling it worldwide. I'm actually kind of wondering, as far as some of the stamp shows. Hey, Tanya, we are doing a Memorial Day card. I'm coloring Yankee Doodle Dandy. Yankee Doodle Day. Hi, Danielle. You almost missed me. Well, you're here. We just started. We're coloring Yankee Doodle Day for Memorial Day. We're kicking off the weekend with this. So we're going to be using the gridiron paper pack, which is notoriously for football. And we're going to show you how you can make a patriotic card. Now, I just submitted some new stamps to the manufacturer yesterday. And let me tell you, they are adorable. They're adorbs. And if you're a military person, you're gonna wanna stick around next month. It's only one set, but it's a good one. It's a good one. So I'm using the E30 family to do this deer. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we're going to use an E42 for his little strip. Up here. And we're going to call it done. Happy Friday, Tara. It's been a minute since I've seen you. How are you doing, friend? So I'm going to do his little bandana in blue. This is a B34. I may or may not add a second color in there. I don't know if it's actually necessary. Daniel said, can I send you my address? Absolutely. So info at Pajama Crafter Stamps, or you can go to the shop, to go to our store and just hit the chat button. And I'll be able to talk to you through that too. It's like text messaging. He's adorable. I agree. I'm not biased though. Okay, so I am going to use a B45, B37, excuse me. Forgot what I used. Did you guys notice that I am dressed up? This is hysterical. So I have a graduation to go to. I spent some serious time washing and drying my hair today. And it is raining out, if you guys don't know. Well, Jax, the husky, started barking like a lunatic, and I knew that meant he had to go to the bathroom. And it was raining, and so I let him out, and I was standing, under our deck, trying to like stay somewhat dry, and he decided to jump the fence. And I called my husband. I said, I've done my hair. I'm dressed for graduation. I have my live in an hour. I said, I am not going to go after this dog. He goes, what do you want me to do? I said, I don't care what you do. I said, I'm personally not going to go after this dog. And thankfully, Sean did actually leave to come find the dog. But thankfully, Jax ran over to my neighbor. She had just gotten home. And he ran over to her, and then she was able to like corner him, and then I was able to grab him. So I was able to call Sean and tell him not to come. But the one time I'm not in sweatpants and a t-shirt or pajamas, here we are. It just never fails. But I'm glad I get to be with you guys. I just thought I'd tell you. Tara says she dreads hair washing day. So I have, because she was saying that she hates how long it takes to dry. I have a Dyson knockoff that I got from TikTok. And I will actually tell you that I can usually, like if I let my hair like leave it in a towel for a while and go on with my business, I actually can typically get it dry in like 20 minutes or less. But man, who knew that this was going to be a pain in the rear end? So I'm using an R24. So I was telling everybody that I used an E50, and I colored the whole thing, and then I put it through my scan and cut, so it would actually scan. So that's just a trick if you are fighting. My hair looks amazing. First thing I noticed, oh, you're so nice. I wasn't looking for compliments, I swear. I was complaining. Sad to say. Because that dog he gives me a run for my money, you guys. It's just maddening. It's maddening, I tell you. But he's way better than he was when we first got him a few months ago. I did tell Sean I was sending him back to the pound, and I'm not serious about that, just so you know. But I maybe was while I was trying to chase him with newly dried hair. Yep, Tanya, we love our dogs, but they make us crazy. Oh, absolutely. I love my dogs. They are my babies, but oh, the two that are sitting quietly in my room that you might hear snoring are my favorite. But don't tell the other ones that I have favorites. They probably kind of already know just by default. Justine, you made it. Hello. So, Justine, I was telling the crew, thank you for all their love and support, that we've only got 4 of the Jumpy Koi left. So everybody that's been throwing stuff up on the internet and showing their pictures and stuff, man, you are like, you're killing it. I'm loving you. So this is the E59, now 57 for the log. We're gonna have a lot of browns in here, guys. So that's why I'm changing up like the different color browns. Oh, I called you. I don't even know why I called you, Justine. I think it's just become habit. I probably need to break it so you can have a break for me. Because girls, we talk a lot, don't we? Oh, I know why. I actually really did want to talk to you about something. So, business related. Okay, so I want to do our friend here in the E70 family. Okay, I don't know why. I just do. So we're going to start with the E79. Her phone was on Do Not Disturb. I am very aware. I'm teasing you. My phone's currently on airplane mode. If that tells you where I am today. So, Linda, what are you up to this Memorial Day weekend? Are you going to be crafting or are you going somewhere? Is anybody in a warm enough spot that they can maybe go boating or go to the beach? I would really like to go ride roller coasters, but I'm going to be honest. I think it's probably way too cold for this scaredy cat. When I say scaredy cat, not scaredy cat of the ride, scaredy cat of the weather. I'm not a cold weather fan. So let me see. This is E77. But you would never know that I colored this with an E50 first. Justine's reminding everybody to like the video, subscribe if you're not. Most of you, I think, are subscribed. Thank you so much for supporting our channel, guys. It's been growing. We're tiny but mighty. Like, it is so exciting to start to see like stamps selling out like soon after being released. Like, it's kind of like that moment where you just say, thank you, Jesus. Because it is him, it's not me. That's for darn sure. So Justine's saying we're 70 people away from 1,000. So I don't know if you guys know this. When I bought Prickly Pear, I also got the social media accounts. And this isn't anything negative about Prickly Pear. It's just that they weren't doing many videos. And so the channel basically sat dormant for about 2 years. And so then it's almost like you start over when your channel sits like that. Justine and I were even talking like, well, maybe we should just start a whole new channel. Maybe that would be easier. And I really thought about it. Like I thought about this one, but I think that there's, some decent content from Prickly Pear, like, some techniques and stuff. And there were some talented people at one point that were doing stuff. So I just didn't feel like I didn't think it was worth chucking it, Oh, I totally went out of line there. Wow. What was I thinking? We'll fix that. I'm a professional color pusher. Oh, Dale, you're asking who drew this. This was my friend Michelle, who used to be on the design team. Thank you for asking that. I appreciate it. She's very talented. Very lucky to have her artwork in our repertoire. Now I'm going to put a little bit more of this E79 to like reinforce some of those shadows. And thank you to everybody who's coming in on my personal channel. I do appreciate it. It's always nice to be seen everywhere. Maybe one of these days I'll figure out how to do like how to go live on Instagram at the same time. That is like way above my pay grade right now, but we'll get there. I've gotten this far. And when I say pay grade, I mean, y'all have seen my technology literally fry on me like in 10 seconds, or less. So I just grabbed a raw marker. All right, so I'm using a W7 to give him his mask, which is very similar to the colors we're using, like the E70 family. Oh, Benita, you said your laptop died yesterday, so you have to live stream the old style on your phone. Oh, do you know what? Justine, I think, live streams on either her phone or her iPad. And I'll tell you what, I think other than the fact that I don't really know how to, I think that the people who use their phones sometimes have it down pat better than the rest of us. Such cute images. So I know with you being across the pond, do you enjoy still watching, like when I do these patriotic things, is it still fun to watch, or do you not like it? Just curious. Yeah, Justine was saying sometimes technology is not always helpful, but it's fine. I don't feel like dealing with his little hand, so we're just gonna make it a W7. Okay. He's cute. Just ask me, I'll tell you. All right, so that the scan I cut would give me some grass, I use that YG03. So now I'm going to use the YG67. And I'm going to do a nice line underneath the log between his feet, around his feet. And then I'm just going to kind of dot. Okay. YG17 is next. So Justine, you missed it. I told everybody, I said, usually I'm in a t-shirt, sweatpants, or pajamas. And the one day I get dressed, it's because I'm going to Austin's graduation. The dog decided to jump the fence while it was raining. And I called Sean and said, I'm not going after him. I said, if you want him, you go get him, or the pound can come get him. I'm done. And he goes, what am I supposed to do? I said, I don't really know. But I said, I go live in 35 minutes or an hour, 35 minutes to an hour, I guess it was. And he actually started to come home. But Jax came home. So my neighbor caught him. So, all right, we're going to use the R24. We're going with our traditional Uncle Sam hat. Now, I would like to see these done. Okay, here's a challenge to everybody who has these sets. So like the All-American Girl and these, I think you could make them into Harry Potter. And I think that would be fantastic as Harry Potter. So if anybody wants to try it, like do the purples and the golds, that would be like so cool. Where is Sandy Powers? Was she not on here? There she is. Okay. You're being quiet, Sandy. You must be working. Is everybody falling off their chair? I'm only using like 2 reds. It's killing me, man. So I'm using an R24 and a 29. So cute. Just ask me. So my sweet husband, and I say that because I'm kissing butt right now because I am sure getting the phone call with me panicked was not nice. He bought me a pastry shop scented candle, which sometimes candles do weird things like make me sneeze, make me have hives, that stuff. And other times scents are wonderful. This candle is delicious. Now, I really feel like I need to go to Dunkin' Donuts when this is over because I'm smelling donuts the whole time. But he really picked a good candle. And the sad thing is he bought it for me for Christmas, and this is the first time I've done anything with it. I'm going to give him a blue. Justine's reminding everybody to check out the blog. Actually, Kelly did a really good blog post today about creative color placement. And she did our All-American Girl. All-American Girl with as a African-American and with braids. Now, the person that she drew it after is actually a friend of hers who is an Olympian, and her name is Monet. And Monet is very well known throughout the world. And she said that anytime that that Kelly wants to color her or whatever, that she can. So I thought I'd tell you to go check that out because it is rather cool. She did the braid spectacularly. So there you go. So Kelly, if you're watching this on the replay, you heard me shout you out. So I don't do this very often on lives, but I have a couple of very close friends, and they are friends of Pajama Crafter as well, who are going through some health issues. It's not my story to tell, and I won't. But if you could just say a prayer for some Pajama Crafters that are facing some health issues, it would be very much appreciated by me, and I'm sure them too, even though they don't even know I'm asking for prayer. But in my world, there's a lot of power in prayer. So if you're the praying type, which I hope you are, because I know once I became the praying type, my life really changed for the best. Anyway, if you could say a prayer to or send good vibes or just, unspoken prayers for right now until they want to tell anybody what they are, because they're, like I said, not my story to tell, but I can definitely pray. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate it. I've been up since like 1 a.m, and I think part of it is because I know what some of the struggles are that are going on right now. And it's really hard when you know and you can't do anything to help. You can be a friend and you can love, but in my case, I can only love from afar because they're not local. Thank goodness for that. I'm ready to cry. Thank goodness for the internet and FaceTime and all that stuff. I don't know what we ever did before those things. I guess we actually got in airplanes and went and saw people, huh? Novel idea. And I'll just, since I'm talking about prayer right now, if you guys ever have prayer requests and you want to email me with them, I will pray for you as well. Or we can pray here on the internet. Just depends on how private you are. But that's always something I am more than happy to do for my friends and family. And we are PCS family, guys. So just want y'all to hear that, okay? Like, I do believe. I believe that we're all here put together for one reason or another, and I'm thankful for it. What a great message on Memorial Day. Seriously. I couldn't have planned that better if I wanted to. What are you thinking of our little eagle? Hi, Shiloh. We're coloring our Americana stuff, so our Canadians going, oh, wah, wah, wah. No. But it's a 3-day weekend for us, and we celebrate our Gold Star families and our fallen heroes. And Pajama Crafters is a veteran company, and we wouldn't be doing anything but thanking the people that paid the ultimate sacrifice for us. So thank you. I love you. Wouldn't be here without you. And if Sean was not at work, he'd be saying the same thing. Isn't he cute? I love him. Okay. So that concludes the coloring unless I decide that I need to do something more. Look at all those markers. Hold on. No, I said I did it wrong. Look at all those markers. If anybody's seasick, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. So we're going to put the card together. And I am stealing some ideas from our friend Justine. She did a card with the grasses and the stars, and I loved it. Like, I'm totally casing some of her cards, just so you know. All right. So I only want a little bit of grass, as in turf. And I might even trim it down even more. And so eventually I'm going to put that right there. Okay. So I'm just showing you how you can, oh, look, it helps. So I'm putting the grass down at the bottom. Okay. All right. So I'm going to hold off for a minute. We're going to get the Misty out. I just dropped my scissors. Good thing I don't need it. All right. So I'm putting this in the corner. Let's hope that my measurements fit. Actually, well, Justine, if I was copying you 100%, then I would say no, but I'm making it my own, but I wanted to give credit where credit was due. That when I saw you do this little jiggity, I thought, you know what, we're going to do it. All right, so Let Freedom ring is going to go there. I am going to treat it with an anti-static powder tool because, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for the pigment ink to dry. That is, if I can find it in this crazy mess of mine. Okay. I like me a bold sentiment, so that's why I like to use VersaFine Clair Nocturne. I do believe it's like the best. Okay. Let's get some embossing powder. And as always, this really isn't white. This is clear. One of these days, I will update the label. No, I won't. Don't hold me to it. I won't. All right, I'm going to warm up my heat gun. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to get with this dirty, nasty rag of mine. It used to be cute. It says Eat, Sleep, Craft, Repeat, Pajama Crafter Stamps on it. But it's been been used a few times. Now this is where I'm pulling out the Justine trick. Now I'm not embossing like I'm not going to be completely crazy pants. I mean, I'm close. So I'm going to grab a red ink. Oh wow, where did I? There it went. Okay. We're going to see if she can old school stamp. And you know what? I might not be able to. You never know. Oh, she did one. What do you guys think so far? I'm 2 for 2 on the real stamping. And I'm going to go right over that embossed because I don't care. I'm living on the edge. I'm a rebel without a cause. Okay. I'm going to grab some royal blue. This, by the way, is my favorite color blue. Oh, shoot. Blue. It's called Vegas Strip. I lovingly call it my boyfriend blue. She's pretty when she's inked, and she's when she with the when freshly re-inked and you're using and you're blending, it's like really pretty, but I'm not getting it. I'm not getting the greatest impression right at the moment. Look at me. I'm just going wild. It's a firework bonanza. Okay. I feel like we need I would normally go with more red because I'm a red. I like red on my cards, but we just needed one up there. Okay, so we're gonna throw this ink over there, and so now we've got our tags lined up, and I'm almost thinking that I should take off just a hair off of this. One of these days, I'm really gonna clean this this trimmer, or else I'll bring out the clean one if I can ever find it. It's in with the store making tech stuff. All right. Very pretty blue. I love it too. It's one of my faves. All right, so I'm gonna put my pin on my heart so I don't lose it. And I'm using my Barely Art glue. See, this one says football. So I wasn't kidding when I said we're using Gridiron Glory. You don't have to use patriotic paper for it to be patriotic. But let me tell you, that paper that's coming out next month. Oh. Like, I almost want to print it out on my home printer just so I can start using it. Seriously. Okay. Did I lose an animal? Yep, it's on my shirt. Okay, we're good. Let's get this thing put together now. That is not what I was looking for. I have a dead spot in that trimmer. I don't know if you guys have picked up on that. Sandy Powell likes me. Did you see it, Sandy? Did you look? Have you been on since this morning? Because I just uploaded it about a half an hour ago. Well, like an hour ago now. So I think it's very pretty. Look at me. I still can't. I just need to use the right piece of paper. Okay. You said your internet was being a jerk. I hate it when technology is a jerk. Most of the time, I feel like technology is a jerk because it's me operating it, but I really hate it when it's because of non-me issues. You should log on, Sandy. It's not fair. I'm talking about it to the rest of you guys who can't see it. Let's reiterate the score real fast. And the phone folder just hit the floor. Isn't that pretty? Isn't it? It's crooked. Oh, come on. Can I lift it? Can we lift it? Crap. There's a whole nother side. So let's do it. Let's get it on straight. And the reason I say this is this will go up as a display on in my booth. Like it'll be, you won't see the back side. Or I'll just cut the other half off and put it on a different card base. Okay. Okay. We're done there. Oh, do we want this side? All right, we've got decisions. Do we want this side or do we want that side? Sandy, you cannot rob me blind. She doesn't rob me blind, guys. I'm teasing. She like wants all the paper before you guys even get to it. It's so funny. I'm like, you've got to save some for the customers. I ordered, I think I ordered actually, you like this one. Really? All right, hold on. Do we like it with that though? I like it the other way. Yeah, I ordered a double order of it because I think it's going to be very popular. I think this next release is going to be pretty popular. It is so me in every way. Like, it makes me want to color. It makes me want to clean my craft room and craft. It makes me want to hang out on YouTube with you guys. And I think Justine and I actually agree on the same stamp. The one stamp, like there was one stamp that I really thought was going to be my favorite, but it's actually the really serene one that I like the best. And so does Justine. And the sentiments are beautiful. And they're funny. And they're Pajama Crafter 100% of the way. Now, do we want it to be flush up there? I do. My head's going to be in the way for a second. Okay. Look at that. It is cute. Yeah, you and Colette are very unique when it comes to the paper and the embellishments, Sandy. I almost think I need to put y'all in rehab. We're almost done with this foam tape that I hate. I mean, I love foam tape. I hate this one. This is going to be a very thick card. But I don't care, even though postage is going up. I don't care if I'm going to make you a card. I don't care how much the postage is. Just going to be honest with you. All right, so he's naturally going down there because, you know, we've already put him in the grass. And while we're at it, let's pop him up. I feel like Oprah. You get foam tape. You get foam tape. Everybody gets foam tape. Okay. I think that white's hanging over. It is. So we're going to just chop that little corner off. You would think that I would get foam dots to, you know, or foam squares to save myself time. Nope. I've never used foam squares, or I shouldn't say that. When I first got into the cult, that got the gateway drug of getting into stamping, I did have their little hexagon things. Oh my God, this is so cute. Oh, come on, you guys. This is darling. Yep, he needs to be popped up too. Sandy, like 130s. I think I used the 16th. I probably have 132 somewhere. I think I got it like as a bundle at one point from somebody. Where it is, I don't know. I honestly can't wait until this roll's gone so that way I can I feel like we're going to be covering. Yeah, we're going to do that. I feel like I can get my black foam tape out. So I'm just going to, since we've got lots of height, I'm going to just cut that and are going to roll it over so it's double height. And I'm going to glue his little head, put some glue there. Yeah, we'll put some there too. I don't know. Okay, that's driving me nuts. I had to hide the grass. Oh my God, it's so cute. Makes me so happy. We're looking for bling in my messes. I don't want navy. Do I? Maybe. I don't know. Call me maybe. I don't know. Sorry. Where my head goes so many places. Maybe it is because I'm already done looking. Sometimes you just don't fight it. So I'm going to be really cliche. And all these little fireworks are going to get little dots. Getting my cute little boat out. I dropped my my thing straight down, and it's like, ugh. I mean, of course, a red firework would have navy blue centers. I mean, right? It is 4th or Memorial Day. Gonna grab one of these bigger ones. So are you guys the type of people that count how many embellishments you put on, or do you just put it on, say, it's my card, I'm going to do what I want to do? I'm a little bit of both. Isn't it cute? So let's clean up this mess a little bit so we can like zoom in and really see the card. So even though I cased my friend's card, ugh, it's totally different. Isn't she cute? I love her. Why are all of my cards her? So Justine says no, she doesn't. There's never too much bling and she never counts it. I knew that answer. But I just love that big Let Freedom Ring. And then I would absolutely put a white base in here. I'm going to off screen. I'm going to cut this off and I'm going to fix it so nobody knows it happened. But yeah, this is the card. I think it turned out so cute. How long have we been on? We've been on just an hour. That's amazing that we got this stuff done in an hour. I'm upping my coloring time. So anyway, you guys, I wish you a happy Memorial Day weekend if you're in the U.S. My friends from Sweden and Canada, thank you for coming and playing along with Americana stuff. And again, if there's anybody who's watching on the other channels, whatever, we do invite you to come to Pajama Crafters YouTube page and like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also go to Pajama Crafter Stamps and Friends on Facebook. That way you can see all of our updates. And we do have a really cool free download if you subscribe to our emails on our website. Actually, you can print it out and make a planner, like a card planner. So there's all those things that you can do. So yeah, that's what I've got going on. All right, guys, I will see you 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Bye.